Hi everybody, it's John Bard from Children's Book Insider with a video quickie for you. Today I want to talk about the tortoise and the hare. You all know that story, but it is more relevant now than ever in the world of publishing in terms of who really becomes successful as an author. Because the means of publishing have become so readily available, a lot of people rush headfirst into getting published. I mean, the reality is you could publish a book this afternoon if you wanted to. You can go to Lulu or CreateSpace or wherever and be quote-unquote published. And because of that, a lot of people move way too fast. Now more than ever, it's the tortoise who's going to win in the game of publishing. And here's why. There was a time when publishers could essentially force a book to the bestseller list through the power of their distribution and their promotional dollars. Those days are pretty much gone. Instead, what you have now is an area where anyone can publish, and as a result you have a giant glut of books being published and being put forth in front of potential readers. In that environment, the books that will become hit books are those that will generate word of mouth. The slow build is now the paradigm for a successful book. So instead of a book being released and becoming a bestseller the next week and then selling a load of books and disappearing, what you're going to have now are books that build slowly, word of mouth spreads, and then maybe 3 months, 4 months, maybe a year even after they've been published, suddenly they blossom. In that environment, you have to understand that the books that get that kind of word of mouth, that kind of virality, are good books, are books that are well written. No one ever really talks about bad books. Nobody ever tells their friends, I read a book the other day, it was really kind of dull, the plot didn't make sense, and there were typos everywhere. You forget about that book. Instead, you say, I read this book and it kept me up all night. I just couldn't stop reading it. And here it is. Check it out for yourself. Craft is now king. It always has been king, but more now than ever. So, be patient. Learn the craft. Learn about plot, dialogue, creating great characters, pacing, voice. All of these things are vitally important. And then take your time. Once you've published that book, once you've revised it a whole bunch of times and you really know that it's good and you publish it, don't expect it to be a hit overnight. It won't happen. Go out there, work the book, do your marketing, get word of mouth going, and trust that the quality of your book will allow it to rise above everything else. It's the tortoise that's going to win. And that's it for today.